Hello and welcome back to HoI4 with our England possible world domination campaign. We really need to start to get a move on because the game is starting to run slower and slower every single passing day, and that's because, you know, this asshole has 400 divisions. That's at least one of the reasons that it's going to run very slow. And it is annoying me a little bit. Production is great. Actually, I want to get those tanks earlier, so I'm gonna go for army training. Don't really need the political power right now. Just cancel non-aggression pact March 27th, so that's the end of this month. Okay, so did that do anything? How announce the Imperial Federation. On the second day of the Imperial Conference, they unveiled the plans of the Imperial Federation. The Imperial Federation has long been championed by the pan-British members throughout the Empire as a way of the British to share the cost of Imperial defense with the Empire, while for the Dominions it would increase their own influence. Each country has their own number of Imperial Parliament members, blah 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 blah. Sure, go for it. Political mumbo-jumbo. This will be ready now, 29th of August. That's a little bit sooner. If we're lucky, they'll be done just before we can go to war. And we'll be smacking the living crap out of the enemy. We've got a lot of fucking factories, Jesus Christ. I don't know why we got this plan in Singapore. Some repairs. Oh, why am I not producing these? I could use those. There's a lot of crap we've got in here planned. I'll have to wait and see. Nice. When will this be ready? 21st of March. It's long before we could actually start wielding nuclear weaponry, but some of you expressed their preference of me not going to for a nuclear effort, so I will refrain myself. This is a work in progress, will likely change and be improved in the future. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna get rid of these. I'm gonna put in some of these jet fighters. We'll be flying over northern Russia, I guess. Oh, that's not an airfield we own. Cannot fly there, so I guess if you fly over here, split into two. Cancel the non-aggression pact. Justify war goal, conquer. Hopefully this bit will be there's Russian forces there though. Hopefully my allies will take care of that. Either that or, you know what? Listen up. It might be a little bit before I wanted them. This is clearly an infantry leader. Colin would. Yeah, you would, wouldn't you, Colin? Right, they'll arrive. These guys are green as fuck, though. So that's not really what I initially had in mind, but sure. How much fleet do you have, Russia? None. Good. Good. I don't need any of this. Advanced symmetric radars. Let's build. I think we only need like 2 of them, so we can, if we max this one out, and we'll max this one out, we have enough coverage to do all of it. Okay, so that's that done. Might as well get paratroopers. Nah, I don't like paratroopers. There's no industry related. Oh, wait. There's some naval doctrine. Let's get on modern submarines, because I kind of wanted some of them at some point.
Ready.
Alright, you'll be arriving very soonish.
Ready to move.
And how long, when do we have this ready? 23rd of April. So we can train these guys at least for a couple of days. We just won't call in Spain. Yeah, everybody's okay. Yeah, sure, send me modern tanks. Wait, I also don't have a... Oh, I know why I have a deficit. Haha. Yeah, let's not train these guys. Okay, yeah, that's better. It's like, wait, why do I have a deficit? Empire of Japan. Sure, we'll fight against them. We'll also fight against Russia. I think that's the easier way to get through Japan, is just bash our faces against Russia. Dominion of India will probably... I'll call in all of my allies. Call everybody. It's gonna... just hit the enter key. Here's where you notice there is literally no frame rate left. This is just jogging so much. There we go. Alright, Dominion of India, do your thing. Fight, fight, fight. You have a lot of divisions. Right. Oh, about 100. They're mostly now surrounding Afghanistan. We'll not enter in a non-aggression pact. A lot more people just all of a sudden want to join the war. Like, I thought I just called everybody in. There we go, everybody's in. Still Russia's my #1 priority.
Come on.
This color is actually pretty good. Let's see. Oh, when did we finish it? So I'll stop like a couple of days before. The 23rd. Yeah, I'll stop the 20th. It's got 3 days of reinforcements. Or of resupplying. I think that also gets us about 50% green experience. Which is something. Non-aggression pact. No, no, no. I've got plans. Modern destroyers. Great. Modern submarines. Really don't care much for the rest of this, so let's get submarine warfare up and running. Timing is perfect. Sort of perfect. We only have we have 3 of the battleships now. I'll stick this to once the war... Oh, okay, we're at the 20th, so yeah, that's actually right now. Stop training. We'll put this at naval production. When these tanks are fully reinforced, they seem to be like timing seems to be perfect actually. So yeah, welcome Russia to your worst nightmare. Declare the war. Call in all allies. Go. Call to arms. Call everything. Everybody except perfect. It's gonna wait. I've got to pause. Just how this game is struggling so much right now. This game is paused and it's not be able to pop up the amount of messages that are in this because of all the fucking puppets, and this antenna is huge. There we go. And these guys to go. Did the Russians expect it? This is not a. That doesn't look like a Russia that expected to be attacked. So you know. You got that. There we go. Bam! Immediately all these tanks engage. You know, my allies are calling in some shit. Luckily we ceased trade with the Russians before we declared the war. So we weren't fully reliant on everything. Alright. So there we go. That's the Spanish bit gone, and we are also providing good fighting power over here. Yeah, this is perfect. Never gave you proper orders, did I? So there you go. Go.
Let's go.
This is being cleared out. Finally got Gibraltar back. So that was this was all I was about, of course. Let's pretend it was.
Listen up. Move out. Ready. Yes, sir.
All right. Spain is now fully under Spanish, ergo my control.
Keep moving. Ready.
As it should be.
Ready.
There we go. Bolivia has changed their non-aggression pact. That's all fine.
Yes, sir.
Right, seems these guys, though green, did their jobs perfectly. You know, just point and shoot. It's just a tank. Understatement of the century, if you ask me.
Yes,
Right,
sir.
there we go.
All in.
If I would be smart, I'd set my tanks here and push in from the other side. Ugh, this is a bit of a shitty front line. Go. Okay, did my guys... Yes, actually managed to take Petrograd. There we go. We're also already taking large parts of Russia.
Ready, sir.
I think you guys can be slightly more aggressive about everything. Just keep the pressure on. My tanks will lead the charge. Infantry will fill in the gaps. We are getting a lot of factories. Trade with the French. There we go. Keep production up and running, I guess. We're missing modern. Okay. Next 10 factories that come in are gonna help with that. How long will it take for us to capitulate the Russians? I want a small small tank crew. That's a misclick.
Ready, sir. Ready to move.
Yeah, you two.
Move out.
Moscow. There we go. Just take it. This is somehow unowned territory. Owner colony state. I guess that's somewhere during an update this got reset. I guess. I might do a debug info and annex that province. Because it's gonna be annoying me. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. Wow, 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 wow. Wait, why am I all of a sudden losing so much chromium? Huh. Really? Okay, well, we'll trade with them. We'll, see if we can keep this all going, I guess. Oh, modern heavy carriers are... That's why we're getting naval factories going. That's fine, we'll let it go for now. Right, let's do this smartly.
All in. Yes, sir.
Get assigned to that.
Yes, sir.
Let's just delete all of this. Except for these purple guys
Yes,
over
sir.
here. No, you know what? No. We'll keep them here. Just spearhead past. Just cut that off, I guess. Go.
Yes, sir.
Purple goes to purple. There we go.
Bonds.
Blue doesn't really have anything to do. That's fine.
Attention.
Open up the
Attention.
area a little bit. Let's see. There we go.
Ready, sir.
Fall of Moscow. The raw heart of the Russian Empire is now ours. Knowing mid is probably the moment we're they capitulate, it's gonna flip towards the... Wow, these cars are still in the process of moving. Shows you how fast it's either going or that the fact that shit ain't moving. Holy crap. Well, that's fine. I'm not gonna bother too much with that. Alright. Yeah, the Russians are being overrun. It's just... The biggest problem is just keeping the front line stacked. For long enough. You're saying there is resistance by the Russians about occupation?
Yes, sir.
Who would have thought? These guys move fast. Don't let them take back Moscow, please. They're halfway done already. Good.
Ready to move.
Take that. Thank you.
Ready, sir.
Okay, blue. The north is yours.
Move out.
Wow, they got militias. We have no clue what's in there apparently. That's fine.
Ready to move.
Okay, so the first are getting close to arrival. And this looks fine. Looks like a shit show and I don't want to fight there. So first we take out Russia. Then we'll somehow take out Japan, which is gonna be a bitch of a fight as well. Don't know how our Australasian Red Hill Uranium, how our allies are gonna do, but we'll have to figure that out at some point. I hate fighting Japan. It's also, I hate invading navally. Let's keep it at that. It's a bit of a bitchy fight, so you know.
Listen up.
This is useless turret. Oh, come on. Lag is fucking impossible to control the game.
Attention.
There we go. That works, I guess. Okay, Royal Marines are doing fine. First tanks are arriving. This is... that's covered by people, that's fine.
Ready.
We can take that, and kind of the idea is here that we just take, we can take the territory.
Let's go.
We can prevent any shit from happening, really.
Yes, sir.
I just pushed them in. These tanks, when they engage, they just go
Ready, sir.
fucking nuts. No, I will not sign with the Socialist Republic. This is a good fight. Showing the Germans how it's done. Strong spring offensive, as it should have
Keep
been.
on attacking.
Gotta thank the Italians for that. Read up about Operation. If you don't know it, it's a very sad story. The Italians invaded Greece during the Second World War, and Greece was at the time not a modern nation on military standards. And in true Italian fashion, they were unable to
Attention.
subdue the Greece. They basically got bogged down here in the mountain areas. They were unable to break through. It was a bitch of a fight. So Italians did whatever he well, expected. Basically, he was asked the Germans for help. Please help. Could you please help us fight this war in Greece that we're losing? And Hitler, of course, being the friendly guy that he is, you know, is like, hey, I'll help my allies. So he sent a large portion of the forces down. And I don't know this for sure, but I believe he was actually advised by his generals, don't do this if you want to do Operation Barbarossa, because it's going to delay the operation. But, you know, Hitler in his wisdom was like, yeah, the Russians are incompetent bastards anyway, so it's going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? Holy shit biscuits. Okay. Oh, it's marshy terrain as well. That's not gonna help me. Anyway, so Hitler and all his wisdom decided that the best thing they could do is just, you know, assist their allies, the Italians. So that delayed Operation Barbarossa by 3 months in about the 3 months it took to transport all the equipment to the right borders, smash an entire country, which Italy had been struggling with, and, you know, end that war and give the territory over to Italy. So by the time that everything was back at the Eastern Front, he was actually advised by his generals, like, hey, we probably should wait a year, because we don't think we have enough time to reach Moscow before winter will fucking hit us. Besides, the rainy season is currently happening. Not really the rain season, but there's it's late spring rains, which kind of cause a lot of mud. So we're not ready for this, and we're especially not ready for a winter war. So he was warned, and Hitler was, no, we'll just do it, because I don't want to wait any longer. He thought the Russians were far inferior people. The Slavs were inferior. So yeah, they declared war, and lo and behold, it became winter, and shit went wrong. They were within artillery distance of Moscow. They actually did fire on Moscow with artillery shells, but due to the set end of winter, they never got there. Those things makes you think, like, what if, you know, what if good old Italian incompetence in waging war would not have happened? Maybe Russia would have fallen, and that might have caused some whole slew of trouble. Because the Germans would have, you know, hold control of a large swath of oil and food and raw resources and people, and yeah, that might have changed the course of the war for the German effort. The fact that they would fight a two-pronged war was not a good thing for them. I think a bit of a misconception is that the only reason that the war was won was because of Americans and British landing in Europe. It's sure as hell fucking helped. The Germans were already losing at that time, so it was just a killing blow. That war should have ended when Operation Barbarossa, with Operation Barbarossa. The fact that it didn't is the big reason that shit gone wrong. Okay, so we just lost some of my. That's fine. I don't care. Train more whenever you see any fit for duty. Well, it seems that June has hit. My tanks are. The advance is slowing down. That's because the front is now getting so ridiculously big. Iran is, by the way, being a bit of a hero here. Russia, how long? Yeah, just die, bastard. Okay, so my tanks here are finally moving in as well. I'm gonna put you on aggressive. Don't care if.
Ready, sir. Ready, sir.
Start aggressively pushing in, I guess. There's a grand battle fleet. That makes us basically run out of any useful research. Might as well start getting our jet fighters then. It's gonna take 2 years, but
Move out. Move out.
alright, just attack. Annoying bits of.
Pull in. Ready to move.
It's a little annoying, but sure.
Ready to move. Move out.
Yeah, I'm still planning on, you know, see if we can get around here.
Keep moving.
Okay. There we go. Let's see if we can do something like that. There we go.
Let's go.
Okay, take that, I guess.
Move out.
Not really the area that I care for, but that's better.
Come on.
This guy's gonna do this. These guys are gonna do this.
Attention.
Ho 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 ho. That's one hell of a misclick if I've ever seen one.
Keep your distances.
That's a little annoying because it's gonna reset this guy. I want to get this area here. There we go. Okay, you try again this one. And
Ready, sir.
attack this other bit here. Yeah, it seems that without our tank support, you know, these fights are not getting won.
Listen up.
That's okay, that's fine with me. It's just really showing how strong these modern tanks are.
Ready.
I love the fact that we've got another large group running over here. We're not producing enough, really, though. Let's get to 30, 30, 50, and we'll lower regular production a little bit. Wow, that's expensive. But we'll manage. Like, my army runs on this shit, so, you know,
Let them have it.
worthwhile investment.
Keep on attacking.
There we go.
Attention.
Seems that we can do the cutoff that I had in mind. Colin Wood is wounded, don't care much. There's only one tank that's on that one officially, so...
All in.
Assist that one.
Move out.
Just cut this off as well.
Come on.
There we go. For all I care, they can move into territory. That's not my issue right now. Take that. Immediately move back here. It's mostly just cutting off the damn Socialist Republic here. Hopefully... Okay, so you'll arrive... There we go, good. So that kind of prevents them from doing what I was afraid of that they would do. And I haven't given them military access, they're just moving through this area.
Ready to move.
So, yeah. They'll arrive here.
Come on.
I just need to clean this up.
Move out.
There we go.
Yes, sir.
Also, just do this.
Yes,
I'll
sir.
manually control these guys. There we go.
Orders.
Take care of that, take care of that.
Move out.
Kill this guy, by the way, if you don't mind. Yeah, it's mostly front length here that is showing its rear ugly head. Push. There's some green still here. Push.
Attention.
Orange, or purple, I mean. Push, blue. Push that one.
Yes, sir.
Can you just kill this? I don't know. They don't really look like they're well supplied. Neither do we look like we're well supplied, so
Taking aim.
don't know what that front's doing, but don't care. How are you guys looking down south? Pretty good, to be honest, even though you're some of you are actually
Ready.
managing to attain any form of experience.
Orders. Pushing them back, sir.
Right, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, we're running into some problem here as well. Okay. Okay, okay. I don't know how you set province owners anymore. Alright, we're 30 minutes, so I'm gonna actually end the episode. I want to thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one. Have a very good day. Bye-bye.